Hello everyone, it's Magicraft Mods, and today this is a mic check. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Hello everyone, it's Magicraft Mods, and today I'm in creative mode. Crap. Hello everyone, it's Magicraft Mods, and today I will be showcasing the Vanilla Immersion mod, a mod by Paleocrafter. This mod adds a plethora of wonderful features that don't even really change the game. It just tweaks the way you'll craft, and it ensures that you'll be spending less time inside of GUIs. This mod completely changes the way the crafting table, anvil, furnace, the blaze rod cooking machine, the potion stand, and the enchanting table works, and also the beacon, but I really couldn't figure out how the beacon worked. But he shows how to on the CurseForge website, so it's very nice of him. I recommend you check out the website. It'll be in the description below. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Starting off with the crafting table, you'll notice when I try and right-click on a crafting table, it doesn't work! Great Scott! I wasn't supposed to show that yet. But pretty much what you have to do, you'll see that there's these individual tiny little hitboxes on top of the crafting table. So in your inventory, if you grab, let's just make a chest, for example. You can right-click to place them down, and you'll be offered a chest. If you want to take something back, you can click. You can shift-click to do the same thing, but if you place it back on, then you can click the final recipe to get a chest, or whatever you crafted. This works with a lot of things. I mean, obviously, you can still craft in your inventory for things that are smaller, but there are some other mods for that takes care of that. So this also does support modded recipes and JEI. So let's say I throw that in there. I do have the iron chests mod installed, so if I throw those all down, I'll be offered an iron chest, and I can grab that as well. But say I don't know how to craft something, and you have JEI installed, you can right-click that little check mark or question mark. You can re-enable JEI if you disabled it like me 20 seconds ago, and you can search up whatever you need to craft. I need to learn how to craft a sword, so I'll click that. I don't know how to craft an iron sword, and I'm too lazy to put in the ingredients, so I can just click move items, and it'll be there for me to grab. So yeah, that's how the new and improved crafting table works. So let's move on to these very new and awesome looking furnaces that we have. In the smelting stuff chest, I have some good old ingredientes. That was English for I don't speak more than one language. You can right click to throw in your items, shift right click to throw in the whole stack. So it's pretty hard to use lower ones, so I recommend keeping the furnaces above in a higher block. And then you can just right click to insert your fuel. That's pretty cool. Shift right click to fill it in all the way. But yeah, and actually you will notice that it will spit out at you, so that's something to notice. Also, the coal changes color gradually as it smelts. You can see it getting lighter and lighter as it wears out. So that's the indicator for fuel usage, which I would think is very cool. And I highly recommend you use a hopper in front of this so you aren't having to sit there. As you can see, the coal is whitening up all the way, which I just think is a really nice and small effect. And also you can even see the little grate in there. I just think this is so cool, and I'm unsure why Microsoft hasn't, or Mojang, Microsoft, whoever owns Minecraft now. Well, Mojang created it. Side rant. Okay. That's how bad my knowledge of this game is. I've been playing it for years. So yeah, I just think that's a nice little detail. They should hire this guy. So yeah. So moving on, we're going to take a look at the famous, notorious Anvil. I'm going to make this stop. You can also, obviously, shift right click to take it all out if you really don't want this happening anymore. So yeah, shift right click to take it all out, right click to take some out. So yeah, that is explained. We're going to throw all this in here because we don't need it anymore. Moving on to the anvil, we have an iron sword here, a hammer, ingot, and a smite 1 book. What shall you do with this? So as you can see, you have 3 slots. You have the slot for the tool, which you can right click to place on, right click to place off, And then you have a slot for a material such as an enchantment book or a iron ingot. And also this does look really nice when you lay it all out. And the final slot for the hammer. So the slot for the hammer really doesn't do much besides just serve as a great place to store your hammer and have it look awesome at the same time. So if you leave it there, it won't do much. So you can right click to take that back. So for starters, we want to repair our iron sword. So we're going to take it and we're just going to hit it. So when hitting the hammer, and obviously it's full, it costs durability from the hammer based on how many XP levels it takes to use it up. So if it costs like 60 XP to enchant an item heavily or something, then it will cost that much durability off the hammer. So that's a pretty neat thing. And so say we want to name our lame undead sword. We'll enchant it with smite. Same thing. You hit it. And obviously it does damage your anvil, which you should know. So we're going to take our smite 1 sword. And we're going to shift right click on the side. And you can type in whatever you want to name it. So we're going to be calling it Holy Ninja Knife 300. Boom. And that's going to be the name of our sword. We'll click it. And as you can see, it took multiple hits because it took more durability. So it took multiple hits to name our Holy Ninja Knife 300 for slaying them undead monsters. Bad boyos. So yeah. That is our Holy Ninja Knife 300 and the Anvil. Yes, I just named it the Holy Ninja Knife 300. So, moving on, we are going to take a look at bamboozled you. Well, we're going to look at that last. The Enchantment Table. So, as you can see, like everything else, if I try and right-click it, nothing will happen. So, you're going to need your diamond sword, or whatever sword, chestplate, or whatever piece of equipment you're enchanting. You just right-click to set it on there, and you'll get this really nice thing. As you can see, if you can right-click the arrows to switch pages and all that fun stuff. You can hit cancel if you just want the item back. It's very neat. Or you can shift right-click to take it back. But this just looks awesome, and it'll show a foreign language that no one ever speaks on there, which looks very awesome. And it'll show the amount of lapis you need, and currently it's in red because I don't have it. So if I just shift right click to take it back, it still looks awesome. It's still there and cool. So we're just going to actually right click the base to add in 3 lapis. We'll see that that is no longer in red, and we're going to right click enchant and then let it happen. It looks awesome. And all the particles just whoop right up into it, and you get your item. And let's see what we got. Ooh, that was actually really good. So yeah. And I mean, you can't enchant enchanted items with an enchanting table. So, yeah, that is the enchantment table, and it's awesome. You can't say otherwise. If you do, well, then go away. Actually, don't. Please stay. So, anyways, moving on to the brewing stand. I'm not a fan of Minecraft brewing. It's very useful, but I never will understand it. But now I do, because this is cool. So we're going to grab our ingredients, and as you can see, you have 4 slots right here. These down here are for potions, which you can right-click to place them in, right-click to take them out, and up top, so we're going to set in our awkward potion. We're going to be making a potion of leaping. So right here, you're going to set in your ingredient, and actually, like, all of them have different appearances. It looks awesome. So you set your ingredient up in the little bowl, right-click to take it out. Then you're going to right-click with blaze powder, and it'll begin bubbling. So once it finishes, you can take it out and have your potion, but if we want to take it a step farther, and obviously it's still smoking, so we know it for a fact that it is currently functional. So we'll let that go through, and now that our potion is almost done, you'll get the nice little audio cue. And you have your potion of leaping for 8 minutes. And obviously you can do this with all other potion ingredients, and I'm pretty sure it supports mods, but I would have to check the website for that. So yeah, that is the vanilla immersion mod. Additionally, there is the beacon, but those rules are on the website. I can't quite figure that out, so I guess you could say this is an incomplete mod showcase. So, and if you haven't noticed, this is actually the same map. Since I'm running out of maps to find, that's how lazy I am when it comes to maps. This is the exact same map that I did the dynamic sword skills mod showcase on. So yeah, for those who have been here for a while, you probably recognize it. And for those who haven't, you should go and check out that dynamic sword skills video, because it was really awesome in my non-biased opinion. So if you enjoyed the video, then please consider subscribing if you did really want to see more stuff like this. If you enjoyed the video itself, then leave a like and don't subscribe if you don't want to. I'm not going to force you. Do it. But yeah, this was the video for this week. Sorry if I haven't uploaded in a while. I am really not sorry, but I don't know. I live a busy life. So, I hope you all have a great weekend, and I might stream in a while or a bit. You'll never know. So this has been Magicraft Mods. Please leave a like and subscribe like all other YouTubers say. And bye! Ciao. Yeah.